Yes, sir, old man. Just in time. Just in time indeed. Hopefully my rust doesn't make it too unplayable. Yeah, the FOV on these first person sections is crazy. Definitely designed for a controller. I never understood that. Like, why is it that when you're playing on a controller, games tend to have really low FOVs? Is it because you're supposed to be like really far away from the TV, I guess? I think I've heard that being the excuse before, but like, I don't know. Even if I'm really far away from my TV, like it's across the room, I don't know if I want to have like 40 FOV. That sounds wild. Got straight tunnel vision. Looking through a fucking kaleidoscope or something. Makes me dizzy. Okay. That, and you can't have too many things when you render on the screen at once. The PS4 would have melted some components. Okay, fair. Try to make the camera more usable with the right stick. I mean, maybe. But I mean, you're gonna turn it either way. I feel like you need to turn it more if the FOV is low, right? Or you think you turn too fast if your FOV is high. Because you already see a higher percentage of the screen, like of the world. I don't know. I'm like elitist PC gamer, so I play my games at like 110, 120 FOV. Just I can see the whole world from where I'm standing. Also make the motion blur that obscures the frame rate drop extra awful. True. You think it's just like a low performance thing? Having a higher FOV is a luxury that consoles can afford often. The PS5 can usually do it. Depends on the game though, I guess. PS5, really good performance. Modern consoles don't have as much of a problem with that. I mean, it's not great, but not as bad, I feel. Let's go. First dodge done successfully. Foggers. A fishbowl gamer? I am, yeah. I am a fishbowl gamer. You can tell when I play games like Doom and stuff. My FOV is pretty high.
It's my turn, bitch.
Launch titles for PS5 have good performance, but later ones are back to 30 FPS standard. Really? I guess they just spent a lot of time optimizing those specific games to run at high frame rates.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Bro, I could use a apricot gummy.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie.
Or do you wonder what the point of a PS5 Pro is? I honestly, like, I don't have a PS5, so if I was gonna buy a PS5, I'd probably buy a Pro just because it's better. I was hoping that it would have faster load screens, but apparently it has the same SSD, so I think the load screens would be the same. Maybe more consistent frame rate? I don't know.
Fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
$700, am I crazy? Well, I mean, wait until I'm not poor. It's a tax write-off at the very least for me. I just want the herbs. Yeah. Nice. This time I didn't double grab. I dodged! Well, fuck. Now my barrel setup's gonna be scuffed. One left heal. Got my caution. Thank you, fatty. No, I dodged early. Oof. Excuse me, sir. This place feels like an Infinite Warfare Zombies map. It kind of does, yeah. I think. Yeah, that's when I was supposed to shoot then, I think. No way, bro. I never played any zombies after Black Ops 1. Whenever I look at late zombies though, I'm like, man, what is this? What the fuck am I looking at? This does not look like zombies at all. I think zombies lost a lot of its appeal when it got so complicated, honestly. Yeah, I played a lot of World of War zombies in Black Ops 1. But nothing after that. Oh, they played Black Ops 2 zombies? Really? Interesting. I remember playing World of War Zombies when that shit came out, bro. Old. That's how old I am. I'm ancient. 25.
Smells like.
Hey, handsome. Hey, dude,
I don't
dude.
even want to think about it. Oh my god.
From the folks that are really into it, it's good, I hear. But from what I heard, Black Ops 3 has the best zombies experience. Because it has a mod map browser. Oh, that's cool.
Gross.
Happy Friday. Mod map sounds pog. Well, that should put me in caution, I think. Yep. You think 5 is the best zombies map? Dude, I fucking hated 5. I could never get past like round 8. I watched a video recently about 5 and high rounds and stuff. And I legit did not even know that there was the dude. Like the dude who takes your perks and shit. I had no idea. Because I never got to high enough round where he would even show up. Bro, you suck. 5's a hard map, bro. I only played it solo ever.
Come on.
5 is the map where you play on the Pentagon. Black Ops. Bro, I'm gonna die.
Done. Get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna die. I'm in red health and I have no heals. Is your favorite map too? How, bro? Map sucks.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Easily the best map is Durace. It's not really a contest. About to run from Nemesis in red. It's gonna be fun. That's aim dodge.
Shitting me?
This didn't say Keter Dictoten. What's wrong with Kino? That's the theater one, right? What's wrong with Kino? Kino's great. It's probably my second favorite. It's pretty basic. Well, yeah. It's supposed to be. Hello, I totally dodged. I die. Okay. What? Thanks for setting me up for caution health. I appreciate you. No, I'm still fine.
I think this might be the building.
You say that Kino is basic, but you like 5.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program?
It's like literally the smallest map
I'm Super Cop.
besides the very first zombies map.
Confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you
How many subs do you need to play 5 on stream?
fails too.
Good question.
We'll make sure this
I like zombies a lot, actually. But I haven't played it since I was a child. I want to, at some point, get into zombies high rounds. We're missing the guy who says Transit's the best one. That's because no one thinks Transit's the best one. That person doesn't exist. Transit is literally the worst map. I'd cook if I played zombies. I feel like I get bored. It just takes too long. Bruh. Get out of here. Hey, I have caution health. Let's go. Intentional. Speedrun strat. Bro, I am gonna die. Actually. How am I getting my ass beat so hard? Oh. Thank you for not hitting me. Somehow. I'm... You got the register my dodge button? Hello? Okay, dude. Get up. Literally who? What? Hello? Hello? I pressed dodge. I hate standard. Fucking low DA. Low T zombies that are impossible to dodge.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Why is he chasing so hard? What is happening? Why is he chasing? Like, what? This is not what's supposed to happen. Usually he just completely leaves you alone and you just run to the fucking door.
Stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
I don't understand. Let me pause the game, please. I am mashing the pause button as hard as I possibly can.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Is it because I looked at him? Guess so. I couldn't remember if you were supposed to look at him, if you were supposed to not look at him. Apparently, you're supposed to not look at him. I had it backwards. My bad.
Oh, I need to find another way out. Oh, what was that?
Whee! I love shit. I love wading through shit.
I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Yeah, at least I didn't die to the first gamma this time. That's the second one though. Sad. Wonder how Claire would fare in a zombies map. Well, she's clinically brain dead, so probably not very well. I think Claire is easily the stupidest Resident Evil character. It's not even close. She gives me this like golden retriever empty head energy so hard in 2 make. That actually went pretty well. Didn't die to the gammas. Well, there's one left. That's not good. Oh. Too much into the wall. Jeez.
It can use weapons? I gotta get out. Quick.
Let's all collectively remember that Claire abandoned Sherry, an already abandoned child, to go murder some Umbrella soldiers in Europe at the end of RE2. Is that what happens? Well, I guess she goes to CVX, right? I never played CVX, so I don't know the details. But that's kind of funny.
All right. Let's do this. Maybe I can hit the fuel tank. It's still kicking?
It is in fact not still kicking. Later, Ahmed. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you. Wesker's not a bad guy. He lets the protagonist win. Did he let them win? Dude's kind of a bitch in RE1. He just dies instantly. The power scaling in Resident Evil is always so funny to me. My favorite is RE1 Remake. Because it's like this ultimate super bioweapon, the original Tyrant, right? And then you just take Barry's Magnum and you literally shoot it one time and it dies.
Holy shit, thanks so much.
Yo. Hard to see who it was, but thank you so much for being a patron. I appreciate you. Hog. Best way to support me. Thanks so much. Okay. Cute. Okay, that's great. I don't. That many. I hate discarding weapons and items in RE engine games. It's so bad.
Rocket launcher? Really?
I'm going to forget your emote, Ahmed. I don't want to, but I'm just not gonna lie to you. Okay. That's good. Well, there's nothing we can do. Pretty much. You gotta remind me when I'm not playing a game. No, I only forget Ahmed's. I've definitely gotten yours, CTV support, because I literally go back through and check them. Are you sure I didn't just add them and you didn't notice? Well, you were here when I finished Reach.
This is insane.
I'm actually pretty good with getting the requests. But the problem was Ahmed didn't put the link in the request. He put the link in chat and then did the request because he's dumb. So I can't go back at the end of the stream and like look at the request and then grab the link because it's not connected to it.
Joe, this way!
Can you filter claims by user? No, but you filter them by redemption. But I don't have any ones left for that. I went through them all and accepted the ones that I did,
Hey,
so they don't stay in the queue anymore.
you're a hell of a lot braver than me. safe.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
From a year ago. Okay, I can't guarantee that I did them then. That's so long ago.
If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
No, I knew you were still here, Ahmed. Just being toxic. Toxic waifu.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? Looks like a cemetery to me.
Looks like a cemetery to me.
Come get some!
Oh my god, guys, look, it's RE2 poggers. No, toxicity is not cool. I'm being a dick. But you do know how the redeems work, and you still did it wrong.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do.
Welcome back, Zerks.
If our intel's still worth a damn, then barge in the STAR's office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Oh,
I
shit.
located the STAR's office. Remember,
My headphones
Barge
is
had access to
unplugged.
Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like
find and detain.
Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
Hey, be careful.
What the hell was that thing? Couldn't have been a zombie.
Yeah, RE for me is like completely jump the shark. I just don't care at all anymore. Honestly, I'm not even sure that's because of like the games themselves. I just have realized that the things that I like about the RE games that I like are not what they were doing on purpose. And not why anyone else likes them, so I should just stop playing RE games. But I am kind of in a catch-22 though, because I am very much known for playing RE games, so. It's like if an RE9 comes out, right? Like, if I choose to not play it, my mental health might be a lot better, but I'll lose out on a bunch of money. So it's like, what do? What I like about them? The gameplay. Like this game, I like the dodge mechanic. Dodge mechanic is fun. RE4, I like the gunplay and the inventory management. Everything else I literally just don't care about. I don't like horror games. I think the story is awful. I don't really like the characters. Oh, it's 104. I don't really like horror as a genre, and I'm also don't think this game is like Resident Evil is even good at horror. Like I just punch this liquor in the face. Very scary. I don't mind horror just being the setting, but it's not like my preference either. It's not like I'm like, hell yeah, it's a horror aesthetic game. It's like, oh, another horror aesthetic game.
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Am I the only one who made it?
Spoopy game go burr. Horror aesthetic can be really good, but I think it's so overdone. Like every game has a horror aesthetic.
Carl
That is the scariest horror game of all time. Well, that's why I appreciate your tasting games a lot, B, because it's not all the same shit.
You're still alive. I can't stay here.
Later, Ahmed. Have a good night, dude. Horror games are just scary puzzles, except for the puzzles usually suck. When the puzzles aren't puzzling, you know?
Come on!
What is this? No, he didn't do the jump attack? What? What is this RNG? Why didn't he jump attack? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I tried to dodge. Oh, I thought he ran away. I thought he was up on the walls. He just ran past me for no reason. It's cool.
Come on!
There it is. You're not dead. Go, bro. Go. Run. Thank you. Oops. Now switch weapons. Or ammo type.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
Be okay. I promise.
I find that
Time for this.
horror is a genre that is very much tainted with nostalgia. Like, people find things way scarier when they're younger, and so games that people played when they were a kid are scary, and then like everything else can never possibly live up to that. Like, people play games that aren't even really scary or like even really that horror themed when they're young, and they're like, dude, this is like the scariest game of all time. Like RE4 is a perfect example. RE4, realistically, if you play it as an adult, is really not scary, but a ton of people played it when it came out as a child, and it scared the shit out of them because they're a child, you know, including myself. And so now they kind of associate the game with horror, even though like it really isn't scary. But it's there a thing I need to pick up. I'm supposed to do the other side first. Yeah, I'm supposed to jump out the window. Oopsies, wrong way. Other side first. Who wants to be scared for fun? Lots of people, actually. It's like super common. I'm not a fan though, personally. Also, the funny thing about fear is you can totally just decide not to have it. That's what bravery is, right? You can just decide not to be afraid. And if you do that, it'll work. So you could just like not be afraid. Like, you can just play a horror game and just decide, like, I'm not going to be afraid. And not let it scare you. And then it'll lose like 90% of its appeal. Which is probably the reason why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of horror games. Because I can just be like, oh, I'm not scared. I don't really care. You can't? I can. Oh yeah, Zerks? No, that sounds fun. That sounds like she'd have a good time. You said to have that confidence. I don't know. Like, I think it's just about deciding. Like, you have control over your own body, you know? For the most part. You just gotta break it apart. You gotta, like, think about the game as a game. Like, think about the mechanics and stuff. Sure, you'll still get hit by jump scares and shit, but I don't think that really counts, honestly. One thing that always helps me with horror games is I'll just figure out the mechanic. You know what I mean? Like, how is this enemy chasing me? What are the boundaries, you know? And once you figure that out, it's not scary at all because you just know how it works. Like in Dead Space, all of the enemy spawns are fixed. So if you just, you know, you just do the section more than once and you know every enemy spawn in the game ahead of time. Nothing could surprise you.
Tyrell, Bart. Is it here? All right, Joe. Hang tight.
I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. Okay. And the hospital is definitely the worst section of this game.
You're gonna be okay, Joe. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Yo, bro, why are you wiggling around? Just grab it.
Now the fun shit begins.
I get way more scared by movies than I do games, because in games I have autonomy. Like, I'm really good at games, and I can just outplay them. If I have that level of agency, then it makes me not as scared, because I have confidence in my abilities, you know? I'm like, no matter what the game throws at me, I'll be fine. It's not actually going to affect anything. But in a movie, I can't control what happens, so it's much more scary. Yeah, I mean, I get that too. My thought process is because you're subjected to it. Like, I might see something that would make me uncomfortable, but I can't not see it while continuing to watch the movie. Whereas, like, if I'm subjected to some sort of experience in a game, I can stop the experience from happening while continuing to play the game.
Oh, come on. Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Like, if there's an enemy or something that is, like, unnerving, or, like, I don't feel comfy around, I can take action to stop that thing from existing or like happening on my screen. But if some like uncomfortable scene happens in a movie, there's nothing I can do. I just sit there and watch it and be uncomfortable. Fear I'm speaking about is more of a fear of death / failure in a game. Or like you're playing permadeath. I don't think that's actual fear though. That's just excitement, right? Like, does that really count as fear? Just having stakes, you know? I mean, that's a very similar feeling to what you'd get if you were gambling. But You wouldn't really say you're afraid of gambling, right? Like, or gambling produces fear. I guess anxiety, more like. Homie literally just lying. So they breached the room. They did not breach the room, my friend. They knocked on the door one time. Well, that's how I feel. That's why I feel that horror games are weird, because they have to strike a good balance. Like if you die in a horror game, all the tension is just gone, because you know there's no consequences, right? Like if you're playing a horror game and you're like, oh, there's like tension building, like, oh, I don't want to die, and then you're like, the monster's gonna get me, oh, you know, like that like builds tension. And that's fun, you know, that like has that horror vibe to it, but that goes away as soon as you actually die. As soon as you actually die in a game, that feeling just completely disappears. So a good horror game almost needs to like keep you on edge and make you feel like you're about to die the whole time, but never actually kill you. I feel like if a horror game kills you, then it has failed. Like it to me, it just instantly becomes not scary anymore. All the tension is relieved. Like you're afraid of the potential consequences of the thing catching you or whatever, right? But once the consequences come and you realize, oh yeah, it's just a video game, then there's nothing to be afraid of. Ironically, it could be the opposite. It could be something that like is a reward, right? Like you play in Dead Space and you see a unique death animation that's really cool. You're like, whoa, that was fucking sick.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
I'd be stoked to die. You know what I mean? Hey, Robert. How you doing, dude?
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
That's not enough damage to get to caution speed. You're supposed to have hold on that mesh. You're not connecting enough with the protagonist. Fear comes from imagining I'm them, but I'm not them. Why would I imagine I'm them? That's dumb. I'm playing a video game. Video games should be fun. Because Jill runs faster in caution.
Dead end. No, wait.
Like when I'm playing Devil May Cry and I pull off a sick combo, I'm not like, damn, Dante is sick. I'm like, no, I'm sick. I'm fucking awesome. Not everyone draws that disconnect. Yeah, I know. But that's just what I like about video games. Is that like it's me doing something. The appeal of other art then for me is like I get to watch other people do things.
Wait, here goes.
Yeah, I'm in caution. Let's go. The only game I really played that I felt like was a legit, actual good horror game was Song of Horror. I thought that was actually really good. But yeah, it does exactly what you're saying. It has like permadeath and stuff. Just like built into the game. Like this is how you have to play it. It's not like a bonus mode or something.
Shit, he got away. What was he doing?
This way.
I'd agree with what you said though. It starts younger. Easier to imagine yourself as Lara Croft or Master Chief. You grow up and that disconnect comes. I don't think so. I think it's just like at least for me, maybe it's an innate thing. Because when I was a kid, I mean, sure, I like pretended I was Dante and all that kind of thing, but that was outside of when I was playing the game. When I was playing the game, I was very acutely aware that I'm the one in control of the character. Especially because I sucked. And it makes no sense for Dante to be getting his ass beat when he's so cool in the cutscenes. The reason why he's getting his ass beat is because I suck, so the player character must be me, not Dante. You know? Oh, I totally agree, Thane. I think that a lot of the reason for that is that horror in general is about playing off of your brain, because nothing can be as scary as the stuff that your brain envisions, right? Like, what you think something is when you hear a noise is infinitely scarier than anything it could possibly actually be, right? So that gap in knowledge is what makes things scary. And PS1, PS2 graphics are dog shit. They leave a lot to the imagination because you can't fucking see anything because the texture quality is so bad and the model density is low. But when you have something that's like hyper realistic, then you can see everything. Leaves nothing to the imagination. What is there to be afraid of? Like, I think Silent Hill is a lot scarier than most modern games just because you can't fucking see what's happening in the game. I swear I pressed dodge. So your brain has to interpolate the gap there. And in that interpolation, it finds fear. Oh! But I do think that people are just like way more willing to immerse themselves and become the character when they're playing games. I just have never felt that way. Because I always saw games as, I think maybe it might just be an innate way that I approached video games when I first played them. I always thought of them as like a sport or something, right? Like they're an activity, like a field of expertise, that type of thing. Like, when I'm playing soccer, I didn't embody myself as like, oh, I am the soccer player. I'm like, no, I am playing soccer. It's like an activity that I am doing, right? It's like, I am playing Devil May Cry. It's like, that is the thing I'm doing. I am doing the thing that is playing the video game, right? Not like I am the character in the game.
Out of the way!
Hey, Ethan. How you doing, dude? I love this game. I mean, a lot of third person, a lot of first person, ton of Halo. I'm just flying a meat mech when I'm playing Halo, you know? You play a game in first person, you're just flying a meat mech.
Okay, this looks like I could use some vaccine development.
Hey, Chicago. Did okay. Yeah, I'm getting my ass beat by this game. Goddamn. Dude, I am just like not in good movement spots to be able to dodge. But yeah, I think that a lot of my formative games were in third person, so maybe that's part of the reason why it like informed that philosophy for me.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Yo, PTL,
Wow.
thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Maybe I just seen too much real life shit to be scared of video games. Real life is actually scary.
What name is this place?
That's called trauma. Hey, my shotgun shells. I do get scared by jump scares. Sure. I mean, that's just like a natural reaction, right? Like your body just gonna do that shit. I feel like no matter who you are, you're gonna get jump scared. Right? That's just normal. Bro, are you, how are you? There it is.
Watch it, you've got company.
Oh my god, I thought I was out of range. Let's dodge. Hey, fun. How you doing, dude?
Here, come and go.
How did I know the one pistol shot?
Nikolai, where did you go?
Slid down far enough that my eye level is below the monitor base. Time for bed. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for hanging, man. Appreciate you. Oh. No, you don't, waifu. You got nerves of steel. You don't get scared. No, I definitely do. I got spooked a little bit when I played Song of Horror too, but I don't know. The stuff that is, if I have a high level of autonomy in a game, I'm much less likely to be scared.
How about some more?
Like in Song of Horror, all you can do is walk around. I can't outplay the fear there, right? Like, all you can do is walk away from things. That's it. But if you put me in Dead Space, and I have a plasma cutter, and I can just be a god gamer and absolutely annihilate necromorphs before they get anywhere near me, and on most combat encounters, I don't even get hit, then what is there to be afraid of? Like, sure, thematically and conceptually, it's scary. It's like body horror and all sorts of crazy shit, but like, nothing can actually hurt me.
Right back on your ass.
All power sources.
Also, I'm very acutely aware I'm playing a video game, so nothing is going to hurt me in real life. Something more psychological, like unnerving, would definitely be much more effective, I feel. Because it's not like, it gives you like a thought virus. Maybe something like Welcome to the Game, right, might actually be scary, I think, because then it's like, now you're anxious that someone's gonna break into your fucking house. That's actually scary, right? Not like I'm gonna lose the video game. Not even lose though, because what, like worst case scenario, you die and you have to go back like 30 seconds.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine.
Bum, bum, bum.
I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
What's that be? Okay.
I can still catch him.
Woohoo! GG. Bum, 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 bum. I should save so that I can have Nightmare unlocked. I think, hey, sub hour.